So if you've been following along with us, then you know that we're out and trying all the wineries around, Old Mission, and then now we're at the Leelanau Peninsula and International Wine, Beer, and Food Festival. There are going to be so many awesome wineries, and one is Verterra, and we're here with Paul, the owner of Verterra, and you have a ton of grapes, not just the wine, but we have grapes everywhere. Why do we have grapes? Yes, real grapes.
Yes. We're actually in harvest right now.
Yeah, and explain what exactly is harvest.
Well, so we grow the grapes here in the peninsula, and this time of year when the grapes are ripe and really juicy and sweet, it's time for us to go pick them off the vines. And what we have here is actually, this is 1 ton of Pinot Blanc, and we turn it into Pinot Blanc wine over the next few months. But these 2 bins are called macro bins.
Okay.
And each one of them holds 1,000 pounds of fruit. So what you're looking at right here is 120 cases of Pinot Blanc.
Wow.
That we just brought in, harvested literally an hour ago.
I feel like you're a magician. You're like, we should snap our fingers and it turns into some wine here. So yeah, what else goes into harvesting the wine? I mean, where are you guys actually creating the wine in this area?
Yeah, we've actually got 4 different vineyards here in the area between here in Leland, which is where our tasting room's at, and Northport, which is where we grow most of our grapes and where we make it into wine.
Nice.
And so yeah, this is an exciting time of year right now. I mean, it's crazy because in our case, we've got between 100 and 125 tons of fruit to bring in over about 3 weeks' time.
Is that 125 elephants worth right there?
Yes.
That's insane.
It's
so,
a lot of juice.
Is the location where the you actually do harvest as pretty as here? Because you just told me Lake Michigan's right behind us.
So most of our vineyards are within a half a mile of Lake Michigan. Wow. And it's because of that huge, beautiful body of water that helps moderate our temperatures and moderates our winters. And that allows us to do something that's quite unique here in the Midwest, which is we actually plant European vinifera.
Okay.
So those are the wine grapes that all originated over in Europe. And they tend to be very sensitive to the cold in the winter. But because of Lake Michigan, we're able to plant those, whereas most of the rest of the entire Midwest can't plant European vinifera. So as an example, these Pinot Blanc grapes, these clones, all come from a village in the eastern part of France called Colmar. And they're called Colmar clones of Pinot Blanc. Because Pinot Blancs in Europe, in France, in Germany, and in Italy it's called Pinot Bianco instead of Pinot Blanc.
Italian for you.
That's right. It's one of the most popular white wines over in Europe. And most of that is consumed over there. So we as Americans don't get a whole lot of Pinot Blanc, except we do now because we're actually, Verterra is the largest grower and producer of Pinot Blanc in the state of Michigan.
Wow. Well, yeah, you laid some knowledge down on us, but I think we're going to actually go in and get to try some of it now.
You can.
Yes. I do like to, but this is really neat. I can't, so one more time.
Look at those large clusters. Look at how tight they are.
I know.
How juicy.
It is. It's definitely, whenever people used to feed people grapes, these were the grapes they were doing.
The grapes they were doing.
Not the
That's
table
right.
ones we
Not
see
table
now.
grapes, that's right.
Cool. Well, let's go in and try some of your wine.
All right, fantastic.